Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Sorry, we were late. We were too busy talking about Zach trying to find parking up in LA. For those of you who don't know, we did a little meetup, but unfortunately, Zach couldn't be there. Me and Kat finally met in person. I got to
Yippee!
see Kat try all variety of Star Wars themed drinks,
Oh my
which
god.
totally drank everyone under the table, nonstop. Yeah, it was fun. Here's a quick little picture we got.
Yay!
Boom!
Now
Yay!
y'all have a height reference as to how
I know.
small I
Yes,
am.
yeah. Which, by the way, she was saying, she's super short, so I was expecting this either
An
Hobbit or
Ewok.
smaller. Yeah, an Ewok, Hobbit, or smaller, and she was neither. She was actually pretty average in comparison to short people. So,
Thank gosh.
I
I'm an average short person.
She's the
yeah,
tallest short person
she's
of
the
all
tallest
time.
short person I've ever seen in my entire life.
I will take it. I've never been the tallest anything, so
A mountain
I
amongst
will
short
take that.
people.
They call her the mountain or the mound.
I'm
mountain.
mountain. Oh gosh. Yes, it was an
But
amazing
anyway,
time.
hello everyone. What's up, Quentin? What's up, Charlie? The Stanleys. Which, by the way,
Charlie.
Stanleys, you've been commenting on my videos recently. Thanks for the double channel love. Appreciate it.
Stanleys are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Is that like a whole family, the Stanleys?
It is. They are a family, I'm pretty
Really?
sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
It's every Stanley in the world combined into a hive mind.
And we got Sal. What up? What up?
Shall we get into it?
Let's get into it. Yeah.
So there's not a lot of news again. We're very much in like the friggin' desert of Star Wars content right now, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. We're approaching Andor. But first, we've got Ewan McGregor. When he was asked about joining Marvel, he had kind of an interesting response. If I can find the thing. Here we go. So he said, I don't know that I would want to do that because I love doing all different kinds of work. It's true. I love to direct. I'd like to be in theater again. I definitely want to do this again. I'm in this Star Wars world. I feel like I don't need another. I'm not looking for that anyway. So ignoring the whole Marvel part, like I don't really care about him not being in Marvel. It just seems to me, and let me know if you guys read this the same way, like he plans on being in Star Wars again in some capacity based off of this quote.
Even if it's not in the works, it sounds like he very much would like to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. That's what you want. You don't want your star actors to be like, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like,
if I need another house, I'll do Star Wars.
Although even Oscar Isaac, he said that. Oh, we talked about that last week, right? Was that
Yeah, he's like, if he needs another house. Yeah.
Yeah. he said that, and then he came back, and he is like the first to say, yeah, I'll come back if there's a great director and great story. So clearly, even if people are sick of Star Wars after filming an entirety of a trilogy, they want to come back to it anyway. So
what do you think, Alex?
I'm on Kat's side here completely. That's exactly what I was going to say.
But if it weren't, assume that there's no Kenobi season 2, where else would he pop up? Is my question. Because as much as I'd love like a Clone Wars era live action movie, I don't see it happening.
There's just Kenobi versus Vader and Andor for no reason.
And Mando season 3, Andor.
Yeah.
They just keep doing it over and over again now.
The multiverse Kenobi.
They're like, you know what? Everyone liked that one time when, or wait, no, was that the first time they fought? I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but and then they're like, a round table about what would work. Like, what would be cool? We saw Vader and like Kenobi fight because like they're alive, right? Yeah, they're alive, and then they just do it.
Dad, I got your voucher.
Out!
That's enough of you.
Oh my god!
I don't know. That's pretty Oscar worthy to me, or Emmy award winning, to be honest.
We got
Alice is back. It's been so long, Alice. How long has it been now? If you remember, Aside from the 84
years.
years meme, how long has it actually
Oh
been?
my god.
Have you been missing us? Have you been able to like? Have you just been in bed waiting? Like you just been so sad and like
Yeah,
depressed?
everybody's
That's what I would be
lives
doing.
revolve around our show.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
mean,
guys?
I didn't move from my bed until we started this stream. So
Ellis, our queen. Do you
what were
guys
you saying,
think
Kat?
because Kenobi was formerly slated to be a feature film, correct? Do you
Correct.
think they are stewing over their decision to not demote it, because streaming and series are overtaking the like media landscape these days, I feel like. So if anything, they maybe got, they could get more eyes on it by making it a show. I don't know, but do you guys think they're seeing the reception and thinking maybe we can take a continuation of this story that we've established and go forth with the initial plan that we wanted to do and turn this into a movie somehow? Because you're right, Zach. It's like this was the time to bring Ewan back. And now what are the other options? Like this was the prime timeline with his current age range as the actor applicable to the character and the current story. Like this was it. Like that was
I feel like
extent.
they've definitely realized, oh, it was crazy like it was the most watched, I think, show on Disney Plus yet. So I think they've realized it was insanely popular, and I think that has taken them by surprise. And I don't know why. Like we've talked about this so many times before. I don't know why that would take them by surprise. Why would you, like, they underestimated a top 3 in most people's minds character in the saga. So that baffles me a little bit, but I feel like they've put themselves in a corner here, because I don't know what you do for a season 2 if you were to make a season 2, or if you were to make a movie. I just don't know what you'd do. You'd have to have it on Tatooine. It'd have to be smaller, and that wouldn't really appeal to everybody. I mean, I know personally, and I know that you guys have said the same thing, we don't want to see Tatooine anymore. Like, Jesus, like anything else, like literally any other planet. But so I don't know what they're going to do, because they've kind of screwed themselves.
I think if they do anything, it has to be a story that doesn't involve or require Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And like, if anything, I'd want to see, because I feel like in the Kenobi series, Kenobi didn't exactly fully come to terms with what led the order of events that led to Order 66, like how exactly they got there. Like I would like to see almost like a thriller of him, I don't know, like going to Dagobah and trying to find Yoda, trying to find other Jedi, maybe post Kenobi series timeline, like now that he's kind of snapped out of it a little bit, like just kind of not sulking. But I would want to see just like a completely different tone style of movie, because you'd have to do something different but exciting if you're going to do a Kenobi story that doesn't involve Vader. Or it could maybe have Vader, but their paths don't cross. Like I don't that's the problem. I don't know.
I can't imagine what they would do.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be just like either a cash grab or just like meaningless or pointless.
Like if you had, I think initially before we got the show and it was just announced, I expected it to be, I don't think I expected Vader to be in it. I just expected it to be like Obi-Wan on Tatooine, really like dissecting his character and his past trauma in a very small way. I didn't expect this like gallivanting across the galaxy, cat and mouse chase between Obi-Wan and Vader. I didn't expect that at all. So I guess they could do that, but then again, you'd be on Tatooine, and also I don't know if there's enough character to pull out of Obi-Wan anymore. Like I feel like he's already come to terms with Anakin being gone. I feel like he's come to terms with his role and that he needs to be there and protect Luke, and things will work out one day. I feel like they've run out of road to kind of keep the story going. So like Alex said, I feel like anything else would be cash grabby. I'd still watch it because I love Ewan and it's my childhood. But yeah, like in terms of like the story, I don't know what they could do. I really don't.
Yeah, I remember when we started talking about like rumors of it being 2 seasons or whatever, and then we're like, oh, okay, so like the first season's probably just gonna be turmoil, and then like the whole revelation that Anakin's still alive, and then season 2 would be like all about him and Anakin or him and Vader, and it kind of all just came into one season,
Yeah.
really fast, and that was kind of one of our biggest gripes, right? Like, so aside from everything else, it was just kind of like it just felt really fast, and then it wasn't well thought through enough in terms of like how important the character is and how much time you should be giving him to develop. Um, I don't really know what the behind the scenes looked like, but I would be really interested in. I don't know if they're gonna do a gallery of it or if they already have. Do you
I
guys
hope
know?
they do.
Okay, if
I
they
don't
do, I would like
know.
to see kind of the showrunners, the writers, kind of everything
Yeah.
that's going down and how collaborative it feels. Um, Obviously, they'll only show the best parts of it in that, but I think you can get like a good sense of the collaborative nature of the show because you really can feel how disconnected and disjointed most of it is and how forced a lot of it felt. Almost coming from someone who kind of knows how to get from point A to point B, but they don't realize that the in between is very important. It's just
Yeah.
more of like, let's get to that point as fast as we can because we only have 30 minutes or 22 minutes an episode or whatever it was. So
I
yeah,
agree 100% because it felt like I would have rather had either a movie or like double the episodes where like either commit to it being like a breakneck speed cat and mouse game between Vader and Obi-Wan in like a 2.5 hour movie, or give me a character study of Obi-Wan Kenobi dealing with his demons over 12 episodes. But it felt like they kind of tried to do both and it didn't work as well as it could have.
Yeah, what are all your guys' thoughts about that? I mean, I know everyone here is just like a big Ewan fan and would totally just watch anything they're in. But aside from that, just looking at it from like a perspective of, um, how it would even be done or why it would be done or just the thought process of like, are they just telling Ewan, oh, you're going to be in more Star Wars projects, not realizing there's not a whole lot you can do? Like, is that where we're at with Star Wars? So it's like, I'm curious.
This is possible. I don't think Astrad Het has been established as canon yet, but they could do this. I mean, they'd have to use Legends as inspiration and then they'd have to change the timeline. But yeah, Astrad Het, he's basically a Tusken Raider Jedi who falls to the dark side and becomes like Luke's nemesis post Return of the Jedi as the new Sith Lord. And it's a cool idea. They've again, like Disney Star Wars has constantly shot itself in the foot because they have to, anything they want to do with the Sith has to be pushed out 30 years after Return of the Jedi now, because you know what I mean? Like, so it's just kind of, it sucks. Like they've painted themselves into a corner a bit with this too. We got Bird Church in here.
What up? What up? Charlie's just like, my answers are those two. Just way too agreeable, Charlie. I want to hear your opinions.
Those are his opinions.
His opinion, my opinions are your opinions.
The most bombshell thing I ever heard from Charlie was his impression of, I think he was talking about Game of Thrones when he said "yeeks." Seasons 1 through 7 great. Season 8 yeeks.
He also doesn't like the sequels. Those are like the two things Charlie really doesn't like.
But even then, he's generous and polite about it. He's like, it's life.
It's like, so if Charlie has a problem or you can sense there's a different tone to his text, there's definitely something wrong.
Yeah, you should reevaluate your stance if Charlie doesn't like it. Okay, let's get to the next thing. Ming-Na Wen said recently in an interview when they asked her what was next for her, she said, second season of the Book of Boba Fett. I hope. I never count my chickens before they hatch because in this business, you just never know. But knock on wood, they'll be announcing that soon. We've discussed, I think, previously our thoughts on if we'd want a second season of this show. But another thing that I'm taking from this is that she won't be in Mandalorian season 3, or she's at least been instructed not to give that away because naturally you'd think we'd see her there in that because that's coming before.
I'm actually trying to remember the ending right now. She killed
The Pike dude.
The Pike dude. And then it was just Boba Fett
And then they
killing
were happy.
Cad. Or
Yeah.
not killing Cad. He's still alive.
Is he?
And then after the Cad Bane thing, what happened? I'm trying to remember.
Boba Fett was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this whole mayor thing. And she's like, then what are we gonna do, man? And he's like, I don't know.
Then what was the fucking point of anything?
I don't know. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
She was basically like, if who else is gonna do it if we don't? So we might as well do it right. But I could see.
But I thought that was the impression from the beginning. I thought, after all of that, it's like you all of a sudden just want to throw it all away. It's like so many people died because of you.
And they didn't even provide a reason for why he didn't. He was just like, I'm not really feeling this. It's like, but there's no character motivation behind this. Like, that's such a weird, like, you didn't even have to have that.
Am I wrong? I feel like we talked about this, Zach, when it was just Kat and Zach show one of these days. Somebody else who's on Twitter, back me up. I swear there were leaks somewhere that there is a season 2. Like I could have sworn that was circulating on Twitter, that somehow it got leaked at like an event and somebody saw like, oh, Book of Boba Fett season 2. Like somebody saw something they weren't supposed to see. I don't know. It was an accident. I could be making this up. If anyone else knows what I'm talking about,
How recent was that interview?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, is this in response to the potential leaks?
The one that I just read?
Yeah.
Let me look it up. It was very recent.
It was pretty recent though. So like I think that must mean they're not even filming yet. I assume they were already filming 2 days ago.
3 days ago.
I assume they were already filming. But I guess they're not.
Yeah.
Ooh, some predictions online that they could announce it at D23 perhaps.
When is D23? It's September? Like a couple
September 7th. I'm going. So September.
Damn, dude, you've done the Triple Crown.
Yeah, I've never done any convention. I did all of them in 1 year. Imagine if I went to GalaxyCon too and I was like traveling all around the country. If I got paid to do that, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't. So, however, it can be a write-off. So that's pretty cool, I guess.
It can be.
Yeah. But I think we're in they have a lottery system there too. So me and Amanda are in the lottery system for all of the Star Wars panels.
Ooh.
There's 2 Lucasfilm ones, and then there's one like Mandalorian showcase one, and then there's another one. There's like 4 total. I don't remember exactly what they are. I just remember one of them was Mando, or it might be changed now. They've been changing a lot of things pretty quick, but yeah. We'll see if I get in any of those and have some news.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Hopefully they announce the Martez sisters Star Wars movie.
It would be who would we cast? Just
freaking Zendaya.
Oh my god.
Zendaya and Ariana Grande. They would too. You know that they would try.
They would totally.
That's why I'm trying to suppress my laughter. Oh, so please bad. No.
Zendaya would be fine, but not Ariana Grande. At least Zendaya is a good actress. But she's
but you haven't seen Euphoria.
I watched that one episode and I was like, I'm never watching this again.
Oh yeah, you watched an episode with us. I forgot. That was kind of a weird episode too.
It's a good looking show. I'm not into it.
Fair enough.
Alice is not having it. She definitely wouldn't watch that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'd probably watch it because it would be Star Wars and then I'd be mad about it.
I do like who they cast for the Andor love interest, is what I'm assuming she is, because she always plays love interest. She's a good actress.
What if Cassian's the love interest?
Whoa.
Did you ever think about that?
They just recast Cassian as that chick.
Oh my.
And then when we see Rogue One, we're so confused, but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter.
Speaking of Andor, Tony Gilroy, the showrunner of the show, had a little interview the other day, and he talked about season 2, which I thought was interesting. because season 1 hasn't even come out yet. But this is his quote. We have 4 blocks of 3 episodes coming up for season 2, and each block will move you 1 year closer to Rogue One. And because it's a year each time, we can do something really fascinating narratively that you would never have the chance to do in a film.
Ooh.
It's exciting. So this is intriguing because it's kind of taking the whole like arc approach that like the Clone Wars would use, where you have like blocks of episodes with different stories, except it's using it to kind of push us through time. So I imagine one of these blocks will be how he meets K2SO, which will be cool. But what do you guys think? You think this is a good idea?
I mean,
would you rather?
I think it's pretty cool. I think if anything, it kind of opens up what you can do creatively. I mean, it can be, you know how like a lot of shows have like kind of branch off episodes where like it has something to do with the main character, and then you kind of explore the world a little bit. They could probably do that in a block or whatever. It's probably too many episodes, but I just feel like there's a lot you can do if you have a lot of time to work with, and I think that could be really exciting. I'm just really excited for the show in general. I hear a lot of things about how people generally aren't too excited for it, but I mean, what else is new? This is kind of one of the shows where it's like I don't feel like I have to be cautiously optimistic. I'm just not expecting really like something amazing. I'm expecting it to be entertaining, but if it's amazing, then it's a plus, kind of like the way Rogue One was. So yeah, I think this is like a safe bet that it's going to be a success because it's not dealing with characters that are like so stuck in our hearts, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're not dealing with Ewan, they're not dealing with Anakin, they're not dealing with anything that, you know, or maybe they are. Yet to be seen, but if they are, it's going to be very minimal, and it's not going to be the main focal point for a chance to, you know, either ruin or it not look the way it should or whatever the hell it is, because this is going to be its own, hopefully, unique take, which is what I really liked about Rogue One.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that what he said about 4 episodes equals 1 year essentially. Am I misinterpreting that, or like is that there's going to be mega time jumps? Or
yeah, he's basically saying like 3 episodes equals a year.
Yeah, 3 episodes. So that's even less. This is just a personal thing. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt and see what happens, because I am very sensitive about it. Takes a lot for me to like buy the passage of time in television or films especially, but that's something that I struggle with. Like I don't like, oh, it's a year later now. Like I don't if it's well executed, then I appreciate that they're taking that risk and doing something different and adapting the kind of formula of like the 3 or 4 episode arc that we're used to with Rebels and Clone Wars and whatnot. So I think if it's done well and I can buy the way the timeline is advancing, that's just personal. Like I do not handle time jumps well in like television. So that's the only reason I'm a little bit like wary about it. I'm
you're like, wait, what happened? Hold on, I gotta watch the last block now. Is that what it's gonna be like for you?
Yeah, like I don't know. Something about from a storytelling perspective, I feel like it's even just saying one time, 1 year later, like establishing that, like even just once for me, like that's a lot. But to have that happen 4 times, like I'm just
so when you see movies that are like 22 years later or 13 years later, you're like, I'm out.
Yeah,
I gotta leave. This makes no sense to me. I'm out.
That's a lot. Now 1 year is more believable, I guess, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I am freaking stoked for this show, and like Alex was saying, I mean, this is the time to take a storytelling risk like that and do something different when you're not handling precious characters. Now, granted, if it's the same characters that we're going to be following in season 2, maybe we'll care a little bit more by then, but this is like a fresh slate with the exception of Cassian and Saw Gerrera and hopefully K2 by season 2. Now's the time if you're going to do something like that. So
I do think that this show will have an easier time than Obi-Wan did for that reason, because like Alex and you said, there's no Obi-Wan, there's no Luke, there's no Leia, like there's no Vader. So people will be less inclined to pick it apart and like nitpick and latch on to these little issues that for whatever reason drive them crazy and they can't see past and then end up hating the show. I think there'll be less of that. It's obviously Star Wars though. There's still going to be, you know how it is. But I think this show could be good for the fandom, similar to like how The Mandalorian was good for the fandom, to where it's like generally positive. At least until season 2 and that controversy with Gina happened.
Throwback.
Yeah. But
how long ago was that?
That was a couple of years ago, I
like
think.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow, it's already been 2 years.
I honestly have forgotten about
time jumps.
Time is after college, man. Time has been moving very fast, and it's actually kind of scary.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm 30, then 35, then 40.
Next thing you know, we'll be 30 in that Star Wars game. Star Wars Eclipse
and we'll get
will finally come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ay.
We'll be 30 and we'll be way too busy to play it.
Oh god.
Or that's what we say now. We're like just on unemployment playing it. God. But what's up, Fulcrum? Someone else popped in here too, didn't they?
I think it was just Fulcrum so far.
Fulcrum.
But he's the meme lord.
Yeah, he's the reason we have any memes is Fulcrum. What's wrong with your 30s?
Oh my god.
Nothing's wrong with your 30s. It's just like we didn't expect it to come so soon.
I know.
Look, Charlie, I was like 12 yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like these time
I
jumps.
watched a movie where it said 18 years later. All of a sudden, I was 18 years older, and I don't know what was going on.
No wonder Kat doesn't like those things.
This is why I can't handle time jumps.
It's like, yeah, I don't know if you know, but if a time jump happens in a film, it doesn't happen in real life. So I think you're okay. Kat.
Okay, I will say I don't. It takes me a second to get used to it. Whenever like there's a time jump and the actor is there's a different actor now.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like I get attached to this one version. Like it happened in the Sandman at the first episode. Like I was like, okay, so this is gonna be the main actor for this character, and then it like time jumped like 20 years.
Oh, that is what I was referring to actually, because I saw the first episode of Mando and then I didn't watch anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, that's a long jump.
Yeah.
I was like, just getting used to all these characters. Now he's like fucking 84 years old.
And then they don't even matter. Like those characters don't even matter really for the rest of the show, which is funny. Like, but yeah, that's something that irks me. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that because we know that Cassian is going to be.
It's just a year.
It's just going to be the same character, the same actor.
Unless they age like Sims, nobody's going to be.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like, I don't know. I was thinking about this like in a Harry Potter movie. You see like the beginning part before the intro plays has no relevance to the rest of the episode. It's just kind of like an intro part. So it's kind of what I was thinking about with that episode, because it was like you thought you were watching a show where, you know, the first episode is going to be like the whole rest of like the building block of everything, which in a way it was. But the first like 20 minutes or 30 minutes was like all about like him as a kid. And then it just didn't matter anymore.
It was like the inciting incident, which took place over like a period of 100 years, which is so.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kat, you haven't seen it.
But I really like the show. I'd
really
recommend it to any of you in the chat who haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, let us know what you think. Anyway, should we move on to the meat of
yes,
today?
Let's get to the fun portion.
All right, do it.
We're going to be doing something a little different today, folks. We're leaving the news and we're going to do some fun which Star Wars characters could we beat in a fight tier list. So I will bring up the tier list now.
This is what happens when we're in a dry spell and we have to create our own content. We're like, all right.
Wait, actually, what's the top tier say?
Okay, so let's see. Is
there a way to make that bigger?
We can see it.
There. Yep. Okay. So the top tier is we'd get slaughtered like the younglings. So this is if we have no chance, like a 0% chance of winning this, it goes in that tier. We'd get bodied, which means they'd probably beat us 9 out of 10 times.
You have to explain what that means.
Yeah.
Bodied.
We'd probably lose. We lose a majority of the time, but we have a shot. And then we'd probably win. We win a majority of the time. And then we destroy them like Alderaan. We win every time. It's no contest. So we've got an assortment of characters from all walks of life, force sensitives, children, not force sensitives, fat slugs.
We're really just trying to get canceled, so can you please
we're
cancel?
trying to get canceled. The rules are basically it is Alex, Kat, and I together against each one of these characters, and we are allowed whatever weapon would make the fight most fair. So if we were fighting Vader, for example, we'd get lightsabers, but we wouldn't have the Force. It would just be us with lightsabers. So, yeah. And if we were fighting like Jabba, I guess we don't really need weapons, so it would just be our fists.
So I still can't get over the bottom one.
Without further ado,
that specific. Alrighty, where are we gonna start?
All right, we'll start at the top. So we'll start with R2D2. Okay. So what do you guys think? Can we take R2?
Yeah, but I don't
imagine if R2 turned evil and we have to kill him, Kat.
Actually,
imagine.
He's got some weapons. Like
this is true. Packing. He literally incinerated those two like droids on.
So we have to take into account the defense when we're going on offense. What would he do if we?
All we have to do is just turn his off button though on, like, right? We just don't think of a button.
Yeah, we'd have to. Do you know which one it is? Though I don't.
Do you know? We'd have to commit like right away to which button.
Which button is his flamethrower and which button is the power?
Because he could just like spray oil all over and then light it on fire as we're like running up to him, and then we'd die. We'd be Anakin on Mustafar.
Are we going into all of these knowing that it's a fight? Like, is this like Hero Showdown and Battlefront where you know that?
Yeah,
there's ending in a fight.
Oh, so R2 knows that we're gonna fight. We can't do
it because if we could go in and use deceit, we could get him on our side, and then somebody just use the power. But
that's not honorable, Kat. That's
we have to do like the samurai way.
Yeah, imagine us in a freaking ring. Excuse my language. In a ring,
in the octagon.
Yeah, in like the octagon with these characters. It's us three versus R2.
Okay,
and I would say that. When fighting like a droid like R2, we probably have like metal, like a freaking wrench or something, like just some like heavy piece of metal that we can hit him with. But I think we'd probably lose if I had to say. Like,
really?
How heavy is he?
I think probably pretty heavy.
Can we look? I'll look it up. R2.
I was gonna say, I think we could take him, but one of us, if not all three of us, would get severely hurt in the process.
Yeah.
It would not be an easy win.
Because the question is, can we kick him?
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Some of you may die. Wait, God, what is that from?
Shrek.
That's right. 8.5 kilograms. So like 19 pounds.
Are you serious? No way. I was thinking he's at least like over 100.
Yeah, I was thinking like 70, 80.
If he's only...
I need to find a new source. It doesn't make sense.
Only like 20 pounds. We could body him.
Yeah, that's like the size of a small...
Well, maybe they're taking into account the fact that they have to put Kenny Baker in there. Not that... like, it's just like the hollow. Maybe that's what they're thinking of. Not like the actual droid. He's definitely he's definitely hard to carry. There's no way. So like we can't just like kick him or body him. All three of us running at him, he'd probably lift up and fly away. So we'd have to like... So he would lift up, fly away, probably like...
But if we grabbed him as he tried to fly away, would he be able to pick us up with him? Or do you think we'd be able to keep him on the ground?
He would take us into space and we would lose oxygen.
Okay, so we're losing this, I think. I feel like we're losing this most of the time.
So we probably lose, meaning I think he would just probably not kill us and he'd probably like just go away.
It wouldn't be a blowout.
Yeah, it'd be like he'd probably beat us 6 out of 10 times.
Yeah. That's how many rounds we're going?
Wait, we can have lightsabers, can't we?
Only if we're fighting somebody with a lightsaber.
Oh, so it has to be like... So, but can we have...
So we can't just slice
we can't have blasters either? We can't
No, because he doesn't have a blaster. We could have like tools, I guess, so we could...
But he gets like a blowtorch. Well...
Oh, could we have like that thing that disrupts like the droids? Like the...
I feel like that's too easy, you know what I mean?
We're gonna lose anyway.
It has to be like we encountered each other and we have no tools. Like, in what situation would we just like come upon him with no tools or anything? And he's like, I need to body you.
All right, let's make a final verdict. What do you think?
Yellow.
We probably lose.
We probably lose. Okay.
I really thought we had that one, but the more you think about
the
it,
more
the
you
more
think
you
about it, no.
realize.
The more you break
God's
it down.
stacked against you.
Okay, this next one I don't think will be that
Oh,
hard.
put it
Anakin
up to
Skywalker,
slaughter.
he
Yeah.
would destroy us.
Yeah, put that up. Who's that? Obi-Wan?
This is George Lucas's son. He's the Jedi who
Oh.
kills those clones in front of Bail Organa and then gets shot. So we'd have lightsabers, but
He
He's in
blocked
training.
quite a few.
he
quite
killed a few
blasters.
clones. Yeah,
Killed a few clones. So it'd have to be like all 3 of us with sabers.
And he is actively enrolled in training at the
he's
Jedi
got
Temple.
he's got the Force.
And we definitely
Meaning
don't
we-
have the agility. So I think 2 of us would die and 1 of us would kill him. So
I think he'd kill us all.
I think we just need 1 good stab. So if there's like 3 of us going
Yeah.
at 1.
Oh my god, I don't like.
Kat,
You
we're-
guys
we're
decide.
gonna
I
have to
can't
ki-
voice
We're gonna have to
this.
kill numerous kids on this list, so you better get used to it.
Zach, why? All right, I agree with.
Classy
Alex.
Nian. I think
He
2 of us would
can-
die and 1 of us would win. So it'd be like
We'd
we'd probably lose, but like more of
have
the
a
time, less of the
chance.
time we would win. So we'd win. Yeah, I think it'd be like 40% of the time we'd probably win.
I think
So it'd be like we probably lose.
we'd have a better chance of beating R2 than him, so I'll put him in front of R2.
Oh god.
Okay, next, Grief Karga. So he's like your standard 60s adult male. I think we could 3-on-1 him. I think we'd beat him a majority.
He also had a boxing career though.
He did, but he's
Fine.
He's a way long time ago. Kat.
Different franchise, different
way
lifetime.
long time ago.
Yeah, I think we could.
It's like before he was Grief Karga, he was Carl Weathers.
He's clearly sneaky and tricky though, so I feel like he would fake us out and be like, "All right, you got me," and he would act all out of breath, and then he would just ping, 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 take all 3 of us out.
I think we've got him though, because like
I
we'll be in
think-
an
Yeah.
octagon. Like he's gonna be like, "You got me," and then
He's gonna be like, oh, because he surrenders pretty much every single time. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't really get in a fight all too often.
yeah. I think we've got this. I think
We
we
can do
destroy
it.
him. I think we destroy him like Alderaan. You guys agree?
Oh wow, okay.
Or do you think
I-
we probably
Give
I-
us a confidence boost. Give us a confidence.
Okay,
boost
destroy
here.
him like Alderaan. Yeah.
All
We're
right.
losing.
Cage match.
All right. Owen Lars. Again, like a 40s standard male. I think he's bigger than any of us, but again, we have 3. There's 3 of us.
What are our weapons?
He has blast. I feel like we get blasters. He has a blaster. We get
So
blasters.
we pin him
Yeah.
down, and then one of us would just need a good shot. So destroy
Yeah.
him like
Yeah, he
Alderaan.
clearly wasn't getting back up too easily
Yeah.
after Reva bodied him and like knocked the wind out of him. So I feel like we gotta just give him one good.
Although
Yeah.
I don't want it. I want it to be non-fatal, so I can just hear him say his last words. Just
Leave
because
us
I like his
alone.
delivery. Leave us alone. man. Just say it one more time.
Leave me alone.
All right. The next
Oh!
one, Babu Frick.
I mean, he's like
Just
this
kick-
big.
Kick the little
Hey,
fucker.
hey!
God, I don't
Just
want to
keep
have
going,
to. But
All right,
Bo-Katan slaughtered. I don't even want to try.
I think we get bodied.
Yeah.
I don't think
It would
we-
be like we would get one good punch in, and then we would all die.
Yeah.
Or no, we can have blasters, huh? So we could have.
We get
If
if we
we-
got lucky, we'd have.
We,
a,
if
yeah.
we would just see, we got one of us would get one shot off, and then we
Oh
would all
my
die.
God.
Catch Owen off guard. He's distracted.
Bad mouthing Obi-Wan to someone. You can catch
Oh,
him by surprise.
easily, no doubt.
That's why I'm saying if we get creative, like on how we go about it, we could probably change the outcome here. But then I guess
No,
'Cause I
I
feel
like
like-
the idea that we're in the neutral. Picturing ourselves in the ring with these people is making it easier for me to gauge versus if we're just out in the wild.
All
But then
right.
you can
It's
get really
standard.
creative.
Yeah.
Moff Gideon. We'll say he has the dark saber. We'll say we have lightsabers. I think we win this one, guys.
You do?
I do. I think we win this one. He's not going to
Yeah,
be
we
even
do.
as
He's
good
not
as the-
trained.
Yeah,
he's just a presence. That's it.
I think he's definitely worse than the Padawan.
I mean, Zach met him at
I met him. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you
He-
assess the competition?
He had a
So,
box
like-
cutter to his neck, but I'm pretty sure Zach got out of that.
I got out of it
Oh.
alive. So if I can get out of that situation alive, I think we can take him.
Hold on.
3-on-1.
Okay.
with lightsabers. I think
Yeah.
we
Like Zach actually
Yeah.
got out of this. I don't know if you guys know that, but he was about to die, and they posed
Yeah.
for a picture right before he died. But
yeah.
oh wait, sorry, he didn't die. He got out of it, and then it was neutral. It was a standoff, and then they got away together. They were both injured a little
Made a
bit.
truce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
with the added help of Kat and Alex, I think I can definitely
we can
Do it
take
again.
So you want to go destroy him like Alderaan, or we probably win?
I'm gonna say
We probably wouldn't because he has a dark saber, so there's a good chance that he just like accidentally just kills all three of us at once.
Yes.
I'm good with that. All right, this is another quick
No
one. Emperor
question.
Palpatine gets slaughtered.
that
We just
to
gotta
the
catch him
top.
during one of his monologues.
Yeah, we'll just have to pick him up and throw him down a.
Yeah, because there's no way any of us could even try to distract him because we'd all just get force lightninged.
Yeah.
No matter
Are we
what.
anywhere near a big hole in the ground or ship?
I don't think so. No.
So we probably don't win.
Sparta!
Oh yeah.
Charlie, you're saying this about Gideon, right? I'm assuming because we would not be Palpatine.
Chewie.
Yeah, I agree. Stanley's. I think we've got him. All right, Chewie. I feel like we get bodied. Is that fair to say?
We saw the way he manhandled Solo.
So he has a bowcaster.
Yeah.
Can we? What is that? Because it's better than a blaster, isn't it? So what would we be able to use?
I guess we would have
three bowcasters.
But like he's a Wookiee, so he could take more punishment. Like he hits us once, we're dead. And then like we hit him a few times, he's still
not to mention even with his bare hands.
Yeah.
Fist,
but like we
could a fist fight, we're done.
Well, he's never gonna get close to us, so we have to think of it like.
Why are you so confident that he's not gonna get close to us?
If we have three bowcasters, he's gonna take cover. He's not gonna like just
Hasn't
charge
he,
at us.
Ripped people's limbs off.
Yeah.
Or is he's gonna go into berserker mode and just not die when he's getting shot a million times.
That's my logic. Even if we were trying to defend ourselves with our bowcasters, Zach's right. We would get maybe a few hits on him, but all he has to do is if he's busy ripping some of our limbs
chop
off,
his head off.
The other two.
Alex.
Okay, so we got to think about it this way too. Will we like have a plan where it's like, okay, look, you have to die so that we win? Like we haven't really thought about that. We just thought about it as like
we sacrifice each other.
Like, do we have a plan like in the cage match? Like, is each cage different because we have if there's blasters, is there cover? You know what I mean? So we have to think of it like if it's like a fist fight, obviously there's no cover. It's just like whatever. But if there's blasters and sabers involved, does the environment change?
You would definitely.
I would say. I don't know. That's a good question. What do you guys think in the chat? Should we take environments into account, or should it just be a flat octagon?
Like a Mexican standoff.
Should like a
standoff every single time. Because then it's like obviously you can't kill all three of us if it's a standoff, but in like
Zach needs help. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. How?
I don't know.
Who was able to edit that quickly?
I think we put Chewie and we get bodied though.
We get bodied for sure, but I think we could have a different discussion about ranged versus melee versus saber combat too.
Do you think he beats us more often than Bo-Katan would beat us?
Probably. He's got
strength. No, I think Bo-Katan beats us more often because she's a jetpack.
That's
and
true.
She has the Beskar.
Yeah.
I think
true.
that's yeah.
and
Now if it were a fist fight,
we're done.
Chewie would destroy us, yeah.
Yeah. We would have no limbs.
Like if it were a fist fight, just straight up Bo-Katan without her armor versus the three of us, I think we have a shot. But Chewie, under any circumstance, would just destroy us.
You know what I think would be cool actually, if like for the blaster warfare, we have like you would already have like a picture of like an environment that would be in. I don't know, like some paintball arena or something. And then we'd have to like think about how that character would react in that arena, or how that character what he would do to kill all three of us. Because we would have cover too. I think that could be interesting.
Oh my god.
I'll use my powers of singleness to our advantage.
Oh my god.
I'll be like, Bo,
we should have
dark saber here that you could have. And she'd be like, oh really? And then I hold it out to her, then you guys get behind her and take her out.
Oh my god, what if it's like you have the characters, but they're put into arena and there's different weapons spread throughout, and you got to think about how you
Like
get through
Hunger
those
Games
areas.
style?
Yeah, and then you grab those, and then it's like obviously certain characters would go for a certain weapon, and we could react to it that way. But then it would be like a longer discussion. But I think that could be interesting too.
Yeah.
We should have put Pablo Hidalgo in there.
We should.
Oh my god.
All right, next one. Chopper from
Chopper.
Star Wars Rebels. So
I'd
obviously
say
the comparison is R2. So do you think he's better or worse than R2 in terms of combat?
I think R2 is a little more advanced.
I agree.
So I want to say
we probably win.
We'd
I think we
probably
could
win.
Probably.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
Whether it's he malfunctions or we just kind of can weigh him down. He's
These
probably not
next
as heavy.
3.
Yeah, we're not winning many of these.
top.
Dooku fucking
This is
destroys us.
This is a bad round. Darth Maul.
Maul.
Also, yeah.
I think he destroys us. Vader easily.
I mean, he is. I mean, Chopper is pretty powerful, but I feel like he's nowhere too.
No. R2's more comfortable in his body. I feel
everyone's on board. Dude, everyone wants to see us die to Chopper.
What?
Die to Chopper, damn it! He's way stronger.
Doesn't he have like an absurd? He's. I think he's killed like thousands of people. He has like a because he's blown up like a ship or something. So he has.
Should we switch R2 and Chopper?
Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll, and chat can decide for us.
Ooh, look at our pretty header. We all look so
it.
good.
Oh, you're saying that? Oh yeah. Okay. You can watch me do the poll then. Who wins?
Screenception.
R2D2.
Chopper took down a
Chopper
ship.
took down his ship.
He did.
Yeah,
Chopper
so
has
did
committed
I
mass
when I played
genocide.
Force Unleashed, y'all. Okay.
Chopper the serial killer.
All right, poll is live. Go
We
ahead and
get
cast your
chopped
votes. Who wins, R2D2 or Chopper? Oh God.
And then I think for next, or actually I won't be here. I think for another one we should just do like certain characters against certain characters the way you did on your poll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe play
That
it
could be
out that way,
fun.
but with like a tier list function.
So
And different weapons.
That'd be fun.
it's 50-50. We need someone to break the tie. But for now, let's carry on. Admiral Akbar.
But for now, fuck off.
What do you
I
think?
think we could take him.
I think we
Who
could
is it?
destroy him. It's Admiral Akbar.
Oh yeah, we just need to get him a stranglehold, and Cat needs to hold his arms and everything.
Why does Cat need to hold his arms like that?
Because Cat has super strength.
It's the only way.
This
If
is
Cat
the only way. It's
specifically
like,
holds his arms.
it's like, wait, why does that make
There's
sense?
one
It
scenario.
doesn't,
where we
but it
could-
has to happen.
You've seen 14 million different scenarios. A Cat holding his arms.
Only
is the only path
one,
to
which we
victory.
win.
All right, so it looks like Chopper's winning this poll, so we'll go ahead and switch them.
Dang, what?
Yeah, Chopper won.
I am
Oh, it's back to
shocked.
50-50.
They did that on purpose.
All right,
It's
we'll
okay, we can
change
keep it there.
So, Admiral Akbar, you think we destroy him like Alderaan?
I think we'd have a good
Ducky
shot.
Cog.
All right, Commander Cody, representing basically your standard clone. He's better than your standard clone, but we'll do Commander Cody. What do you guys think?
Oh,
we get
body.
we get blasters
We get blasters.
and
He's got armor.
we get cover.
Sure, because he has armor. Yeah, okay.
So I think we probably lose.
I
Because
agree
like
with that.
we
We
could
could-
get lucky sometimes.
We
and
could
then,
get
like,
lucky, yeah.
Like if we do a simulator of us three against him, I think there's a good chance we die most of the time. But there's also a chance that we body him like maybe once or twice or maybe 3 times.
I agree.
What's next? Is that a droidica?
It's a droidica. I think
Oh,
we lose.
forget about it.
Manhandled.
Oh,
Yeah.
get destroyed.
We're like, oh hi, shield generator. I can't do anything.
Well, if they get shield generators, what do you think we get? What do you think's fair?
We're done for regardless, I feel like.
Cody
I mean,
is an
even if we had
elite
lightsabers,
soldier.
we don't have the force, so we can't really like see them before it happens. See it coming before it happens.
Yeah, like Cody's an elite soldier, but I still feel like this Padawan 1v1 would beat Cody. So I would still put Cody beneath him in terms of like us having a shot. You know what I mean?
I mean, are there any clones that you see that like beat Jedi, or
One
that
v
like
one.
yeah, that like have ever been in a situation? I don't remember. I can't recall, but like in a 1v1 where it's like, oh crap, he lost his saber, or he kicked the saber out. Like, is there ever like any melee or like fights that you see where they kick him out?
Like Jango versus Obi-Wan was competitive, but Jango is more skilled than any clone.
Yeah.
Cad Bane could probably defeat a Jedi 1v1, but like I don't know if
Yeah,
a
but
clone
he's not a
could.
clone though.
Yeah,
So that's
I
why
don't know
I'm
if
thinking.
I don't think a clone could.
Hmm.
Because they always, whenever it's Order 66, it's always like a group effort.
Yeah, like clones aren't good by themselves. Like, isn't it usually like they're relying on their brothers to help
They're
do
very
everything?
team
Yeah.
oriented.
So like if
Yeah.
they're singled out, I mean, we'd still lose, but I think there's a chance
Yeah.
that we might win. So I think
Yeah.
I think it's a good spot to have them in.
Do we get droid arms against the droidica? I think we get
Get droid
cover
blasters. We
and
get
maybe
cover.
like grenades or something. I don't know.
Do thermal
I
dingers
still
do
don't
anything
want
with
to fight
shields?
them.
If we rolled it slow enough, I think they showed in the Clone Wars that the shield won't pick it up and you can get it in there, but you have to roll it really slow. So it could be
maybe I think out of 10 we maybe do that correct once or twice.
So you want to say we get bodied?
We might have
get
a
bodied.
chance.
Like
Yeah,
we get cover too.
Yeah. And it's kind of slow. We could wait for it to get into its rolling position and then try something.
Do they ever run out of battery?
I assume maybe. I assume they do. We just outlast them.
They're like plugged into an outlet.
He has to charge. And we go over there and just kill it when it's charging.
Oh no.
Oh,
Like you just see like Qui-Gon just comes like behind, like off set, and just kind of like unplugs it and like walks away.
All right, Kit
With his
Fisto.
glasses.
All right, is this Revenge of the Sith Fisto? Is this Clone War? Clearly, it's Revenge of the Sith Fisto.
Well, he did last for like 5 seconds against Palpatine.
Five. But still, I'm
How long would you last? Against
3.5.
Cat?
I would
maybe longer than Kit. He wasn't even swinging.
Yeah, Cat's short, so she can like dive and like last longer.
Yeah, I feel like we have chance against Revenge of the Sith Kit Fisto. Clone Wars Kit Fisto, no thank you. We would die. We'll still probably.
This is neither. This is Attack of the Clones Kit
Fisto.
So okay, what would we do? We would all charge.
We would all have lightsabers.
He would use the Force on one of us. That would kill us, and then it'd be left with 2. And then 2 would come up, and then he would block both, probably parry both, take out all of our legs, and then just kill us. I really don't think we would win at all.
I don't think we stand a chance because he's a Jedi Master.
Yeah, we would. There's no chance of winning at all.
Yeah. Okay, I have a little more faith. He put up a disappointing performance in Revenge of the Sith.
Cat's like, I can learn the Force easy.
Listen to John Cena, Cat. He beat General Grievous.
That's true. All right. Okay.
To be fair, General Grievous was he wasn't in his best condition because he was a little beat up in that episode, but Kit did win. All right. We got Rey. I think we get bodied.
Yeah, we get bodied, not slaughtered. I think
this is Rise of Skywalker Rey.
Yeah.
It has to be Rise of Skywalker Rey.
It can be any, just Rey in general.
I feel like we have chances of winning because she's Rise of Skywalker Rey versus
Force Awakens
Rey.
There's a big difference.
We could win against Force Awakens Rey.
Yeah.
Do we get metal bars?
We get if you want to do Rey with her staff, we get the same thing.
With the staff,
we don't get sabers.
She would
Cat,
body
that'd
us.
be so unfair.
She would body us if we had the staff.
Okay.
I don't know.
So we both have staffs. I think we have to think about kind of how we'd go about it, and it would be like 3 angles. She can't kill any of us instantly, which helps. One of us is gonna get one good hit on her cut temple for sure. Knock her.
This
out.
could
and then
be
we just bash her head, and I think that's what would be the.
We just kill her.
The answer. We just kill her.
Some of us would get hurt.
Yeah. I think okay, if we got to like live our lives over again, I think we'd lose the first 4 and then maybe win the next 6 because we would know what to do after learning.
Hero
think
Showdown. You pick up on.
it's
We learn the meta.
basically we're basically counting on the choreography of the sequels not being as insane as the prequels. So is that what we're banking on? Like we'd be able to contest against.
I'm. My answer changes depending on which.
I think
Rey
we'd
era
probably
this
lose.
is.
Force Awakens Rey, we'd probably
Yeah,
lose. But
we
would.
probably lose. But it's not a shutout.
But it's not a shutout. Yeah.
You want to do probably lose?
Have some
Yeah.
faith in us. Yeah, but she
Alright,
is the
Probably
heaviest
strongest.
opponent
Yeah.
out of all those.
A heavy lightweight.
Look at we got a couple of people in here that need. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh.
When did you guys see a picture together? Holy shit! I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I
my
forgot to
God.
mention. I met Pablo, and then
Hi,
it's
X-Wing.
X.
Oh,
Oh my God, you do it.
You're the beautiful one.
I want to hear what
She makes
X-Wing
beautiful
thinks
for
about
for
our
a senator.
odds.
For a senator, I mean.
First, I mean, yeah. Wait, I was like trying to add the rest of that to it, but then I got all tongue tied because X-Wing's so beautiful.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, R2D2 has won the poll. 67%.
Yeah, put my man's back where he belongs.
All right, I'm sorry.
I feel like X-Wing's gonna look at this and be like, "The fuck is any of this?"
It's self-explanatory. Look at
It
this.
is, but it's like he's probably gonna like disagree with pretty much everything.
All right,
I know.
Ezra Bridger. We'll split the difference. We'll say it's season 2, Ezra.
And we all get sabers.
Good.
We all get sabers. I think we have a shot.
I think we do. We could probably.
Okay, we got to think about this. So he's probably just gonna be like some whiny kid that's like thinks he's gonna win, and so what's gonna happen is, or he's gonna It's established that he's still a normal guy, so we'll use Cat as bait, and then
I volunteer.
And then Cat gets cut down, and as he's taking the slice, Zach kind of goes in, but he's probably gonna use the Force on Zach and kill him. And then
I
Zach's
see
just
how
gonna
this is going.
hit the metal
You're
bar and die,
left.
and then I'm just gonna cut his head off, and then
Okay.
You're just gonna cut his head off like it's no big deal.
well, because he's gonna be too focused on like the fact that
He'll be busy and tired by the time
Yeah,
Alex gets to
I
him.
think we'd put him here.
Yeah, we'd probably lose. But I think
Okay,
there's 2 out of the 10 times where I get to cut his head off.
I thought we could.
Why
win
is
more
it? What if I want to cut his head off?
Then one time I do it, and the second time you do it. Because
Okay,
that's pushing me.
After
that's
we all
fair.
respawn, we take.
We gotta play the
turns.
odds.
That's
Yoda,
fair.
No,
forget
Cat,
it.
you always get cut down. That's how the algorithm works here.
I just respawn to keep dying.
It's a key part of our strategy, Cat. What is my purpose? You get killed so that we can kill them. Oh my God.
It's like an episode out of Westworld. Like your purpose is to just constantly die over and over again in the narrative.
God.
All right, Yoda. I don't think
Forget
there's
about
much
it.
debate here. He's probably going next to
He-
Sidious.
Jump around and get us all.
Yeah.
Who is that guy?
Next.
I want to.
Oh, the
this
no
is-
union.
Watt Tambor. Yeah.
I wanna
Lieutenant
say we can
Union.
do What is his mechanism of defense?
He doesn't have. I mean, he's like
He doesn't. We would just body him.
he's got
I
a
think-
big like metal plate over his torso. So I feel like Alex is right though. We destroy
If
this.
we
Do
can
those-
just punch that.
Do those glasses act as vision, or are they
See you,
just there?
Potato. I think they're just there. But I
So-
think we
If we
could pull out
blind
his.
him.
We could pull out his little like. You see those those things. that
Yeah.
Help him breathe. I'm assuming
Yeah.
we could pull those
Yeah.
out.
Pull the plug.
I think we've
Pull the
got. That. I
plug.
think we
Yeah.
destroy him
I
like
think we can
I
Elvis.
think we got it.
destroy him.
You want to put him?
And that is-
We'll put him right there.
I
Right.
Oh yeah, Chad Bane
destroy
isn't on here, is he?
He's not.
Damn. Oh, we.
I
would
wouldn't
get
want to
bodied.
face him.
We would get. I mean, we get slaughtered like terribly.
Every fuck.
Oh,
Aldo
she
is
is on the list.
He is on the
She's
list.
coming
Yeah,
up.
she's right here.
that Viceroy.
Yeah, Newt Gunray.
I want to feel like we can destroy him too.
What's that actress's name? I always forget her name.
Laura
Dern.
Dern.
Yeah. So X-Wing's woman crush is Laura Dern. Interesting.
Sled crush.
Interesting.
Newt Gunray. What do you guys think? I think we could destroy him like Elrond.
Yes. I
Yeah. Yeah, that would be.
I would
pretty-
like to
pretty
believe.
easy.
All right, Han Solo. He will shoot first, so one of
He
us
will
is
shoot
going.
first, so Cat dies.
Where did he
The
go?
first shot. and then he'll
he's
do a
right here.
charge into Zach and knock Zach out. And then
Is it always?
And then
What if?
I'll
Hear
kill
me
him
out
with
on
a
this one.
stranglehold.
What if he's like, that guy looks like an asshole. I'm gonna shoot for him first, and he just kills you.
Yeah, he ruins your plan.
Yeah.
Well,
and
think
then
about
what?
it. Think about it. We're relying on Cat to die because can Cat strangle Han Solo? Or no, we get blasters, huh?
She could hold his arms down.
She can hold it. Yeah, she's either the hold arms down person or death person. So
I feel like we wouldn't get slaughtered by him. I think we
I
could.
agree.
wow, Alex is always so good at surviving.
I
Yeah,
feel-
dude, I know. I don't know what it is. I just am so good at surviving. To be completely honest with you, it just happens.
I feel like
think-
Han has good aim.
Yeah,
That's the
so
problem.
Cat gets shot first, and then we pull our blaster out. Zach misses his shot, and then I shoot him.
Oh yeah, I missed my shot.
I think 7 times out of 10, one of us hits him.
Yeah,
7 times out of 10, one of us hits him. I think
but
that's
not
he's
in a
just
more
guy.
fatal spot. He would get each of us in a fatal spot.
Do you think we beat R2 more often than we beat Han? That's the question.
I would say no. I would say no because we have blasters.
That's
so there's a
true.
good chance that maybe he misses Cat.
We have a chance. We have a
So
chance.
Kat's role is to basically just walk up with her arms spread out. And then
Well,
we
she's a
shoot
smaller
him.
target, so the idea is hopefully they miss, but they probably won't.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like fighting the droids in Battlefront 2. You gotta really have aim. You gotta have,
Oh
you gotta have
my
aim with
God.
me.
Cat needs to do better.
Y'all should have been
Yeah,
here in the
you're-
pre-game before we went live. Alex was trying to nerf me. No, not nerf me. He
You're
was trying to boost
buff
me up
you.
and give me like force powers or something.
I
so
was
we could
trying
have
to give her
advantage.
some kind of super strength so that we have like if we were to use a buff on anything, it would be Cat
No,
because she would be the
Nothing
least.
would change.
They would
She'd
not
still be the
stop.
sponge. Like, Cat, we know you're the strongest of us, but go be the sponge.
Oh my god.
Cat gets one piece of Beskar.
And you can
And-
choose where
and
you
we
want
use her
that
as-
to be.
Yeah. The thing is, where does Han shoot most consistently? That's where we would have to put the Beskar.
Probably torso.
I don't know.
So, yeah, so her head would be wide open, but hopefully Han just doesn't shoot her in the head.
Let's
So-
move on to battle
Is
droid.
it-
One battle droid.
What up, Obsession?
We can win.
I think
we
we
can-
can win too.
Yes. I think we could destroy.
That doesn't compute. All right, you're under arrest.
Probably like here-ish.
Yeah, yeah. There she is.
All right, Mrs.
Swings
X-Wing
down.
herself, Admiral Haldo.
Smash.
would
I
fly
mean,
a
we
ship
destroyed
through
like
us.
Alderaan.
She fly a ship through us. You're,
Is that our weapons? This is an air fight.
This is a space battle.
it's
okay.
a space
This is an
battle.
Space
aerial
battle. So
fight.
she knows how to do something that no one else has ever done before.
I think we get bodied. I think we get bodied.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we compete with that?
She'll fly a ship through. us.
She's
Oh
willing
my
to end it
God.
all just to take
Yeah.
us out.
She has no regard for her own life.
Are we each
Cat
in
gets
one?
Grogu's chin. Oh my
Is
God.
it
I can put
sized
her on my
properly
head.
Sweating
for
over
her?
here.
Or is
God
it just
damn it.
Nah, it
like
just
duct-
fits.
She wears like
my
a
head.
bib.
X-Wing needs the smash area. So is there like a smash option?
Oh my god.
God
Are
damn it.
we all three in our own piloting our own ships?
Oh God.
or are
damn
we
it.
all together in one?
Oh fuck.
How does this work, Fulcrum? 'Cause
Okay.
if she flies the fleet into Cat
Okay,
and Alex,
so-
doesn't she die in the process? How am I gonna cut her head off?
You have to fly just low enough to cut through the top of the ship and hope that
So-
she doesn't duck.
So
And then you
wait,
cut her head
let's,
off.
let's really break this down. So we're gonna break this down with.
Fucking God damn it.
Hang
Oh
on.
my God.
I wish I
I
knew
think-
more about science.
This needs illustration.
How does gravity work?
I
That's
have
the
no
real
idea
question.
how ships work.
Hang on, we need illustration for this.
So it's like you're
one.
just like I have no idea how shit works. Aldo and Jabba get the smash row. There's just a smash row underneath everything, just which you smash, and then yeah.
Can you see
Oh
this?
my god, we're actually illustrating
Okay,
this.
so where's the paint? We want black paint.
We want white paint.
Oh, what the? It's like all the way here. Okay, this'll do. All right, so this will be Haldo's ship.
Story
That
time.
looks like a potato. What? Oh my.
Okay, that's very phallic looking.
It's a banana.
Okay, it's a banana. We'll go with that.
This is our ship.
All right, so it's all three of us.
Okay,
in one.
okay, that looks like
Yeah,
it.
we're all in this ship. Like there's
That's our
Cat,
cockpit.
that's Alex, that's
Oh
me.
my god.
And then Haldo's over here in her
Oh my-
phallic ship.
If
And
it's just
she's
oh
right
my
here.
god, the pink.
Okay, so she's
Why
gonna
did you have
fly.
to use pink? Okay,
She's
there
gonna
you go.
fly her ship at us, and in light speed. By the way, let's keep that in mind. Sometime,
gun.
somehow, I'm gonna have to react to that. I'm gonna have to jump out of the ship. With
Who says you're flying?
How
This
about
is what,
well, we obviously have escape pods, so will the escape pods be
Who's
able to
flying?
shoot?
Who's manning the
no,
guns?
Fulcrum said that as she crashes the ship into you guys, I jump out and cut her head off. So I jump out with the lightsaber right here, and then as
Why
she's
do we get a
crashing into the
lightsaber?
ship, I don't know. We're playing by Fulcrum's rules.
Oh, okay.
As she is crashing into the ship here, right when she's right here, I have to maneuver my
Your
way
timing needs to be so precise.
right here, stick the lightsaber into the path, and then cut her head off. So she would die. And then you guys would just get absolutely annihilated. And then I'd be floating in space, and then I would
You're
die.
Space Mary
So,
Poppins.
Yeah, so
there's
nobody
no
really.
situation in which we win because we're all deceased.
sounds like
wait,
we
are
all
we on a
lose.
ship or like an escape pod type of thing?
I think we're in a ship.
So then there could be a fighter on it somewhere. So I'll jump into the fighter, fly out of the hangar bay.
Oh, it's you again?
While you guys all die, I'll just fucking shoot her down. Easy.
Any scenario, I die automatically. So
The only thing is,
y'all
does she
can
kill us
worry about
before
it.
I leave the hangar bay? So that probably happens most of the time. Or no, I'd say probably 4 out of 10 she kills us. So we'd probably win.
Okay, now that we've got that settled, I put her and we get bodied.
Yeah.
Why?
Do we all agree?
No, we'd probably win.
Yeah.
I thought we just deduced it.
Watto!
No.
We would lose. We would
How
lose.
would we lose?
We'd get bodied.
That makes no
Because
sense.
no matter what, we're all gonna die. If she's going at light speed, we have no chance.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
We are under the
Watto.
assumption that she's willing to give it all to take the up there.
Okay.
Watto, I
Fair
think we
enough.
could 1000% take.
Yeah, I think we could take Watto.
If
What are our
we have
weapons?
money, maybe he assumes that we're not violent, and then we kill
can
him.
outbuy him.
He can fly though, so I would put him above Gunray.
We have to take out his wings.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
got to be our point of attack.
We'll have to rip him
Yeah.
off. All right.
Luke.
Specifically a New Hope Luke. I think we can win this, guys.
So he'll be whining about power converters at some
Indeed.
point.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm like trying to think whether or not we like have power converters already, like as like cover. So like, oh my God, look at the power converters, and then we just like
'Cause
as he's like trying to look at the power converters, we just like jump on him and like snap his neck.
Kill
Jesus.
Luke!
I think so. Cat holds his arms down as usual.
Well,
I can like maybe like try to tackle him, and then Zach can go for like the jugular and like.
oh,
snap
how
his neck.
kind of you. I get to do something.
Yeah.
I like he gets his lightsaber, but he doesn't really know how to use it. And we'd get lightsabers too. So I think we'd easily
3 people who don't know how
Yeah.
to use a lightsaber versus 1 person who does.
That's where you're wrong, Kat. When I was a kid, I played with lightsabers a lot. So
Oh,
I
okay.
have
Okay.
experience with
Well,
We have
lightsabers.
trained professionals on our team.
Yeah.
I think we can destroy
mean,
him.
Are we still
Yeah.
talking about lightsabers here? I'm a little confused.
Oh my
Okay.
God! Get your mind, sweet lord. Anyways, Jabba the Hutt, we can 1000% destroy.
I agree. He can't even like get away from us. All right, Jar
And we'll
Jar.
just give the chains to Cat, and we'll just go take a break.
Finally, I don't die on impact.
Yeah.
This is where it gets tricky. Jar
Jar
Jar.
Jar
could
accidentally kill us.
exactly accidentally destroy
It'll
us.
be a series of mishaps that are just so weirdly unlikely that just always happen.
Yeah.
So we're getting slaughtered like the young.
No, we're
Oh
getting
my
we're getting
God.
bodied, but we're getting bodied for all the wrong reasons, and we're gonna be really upset about it.
Okay, I'll put him next to Haldo.
Okay.
All right, Finn.
All we have to do is go,
Finn.
look, Ray.
He doesn't really impress me. So
What
I
does
think
impress you?
I think.
I
Okay.
think we can. What
So he has a
weapons?
blaster, right? Or no?
Yeah, he'd get a blaster.
Yeah,
He's
we
got
win.
that stormtrooper training, so his aim is not good.
He was a janitor.
And he froze on the
His
first
first
planet
mission,
where they
Say we
were,
probably win
so-
because there's a good chance that maybe we fuck up a lot because we never had blaster training. So like we maybe lose
How hard
like
could it be?
maybe we lose like 3 out of 10. But 7
Cat
out of
goes
10 we
down
win.
first, as per the rules.
We
No,
have
no,
a
no, no,
trial
no,
and
no, no.
error
I think-
period where
I
I
think it's
die.
gonna be. I think it's gonna be. He's gonna go right to left for some reason. So he's gonna kill Zach first. Because I'm obviously gonna be on the far right. So he kills Zach first,
Of course.
and then Kat's gonna miss her first shot, and then I of course am gonna kill him. So it's gonna be really easy. I think 7 out of 10 we win. So I think we
Who
probably.
do y'all
win.
think the alpha of our group is? Comment in the chat. I'm on the right, obviously. What's the difference? What's the
Cat is
advantage of right
definitely the
versus
alpha.
left?
Yeah, Cat's the alpha because she's sacrificing herself every single
You don't
time.
understand.
I'm
Cat
being
Cat has the
mature,
ability to
guys.
hold down arms as well as be the
No,
what is it?
the sponge.
What would be
The
what's that?
distraction.
She's
The
the tank.
The tank. Yes,
tank.
Cat's the tank. Cat's
Cat's
the
the
tank. So
tank,
she just
I'm the
tanks
rogue.
all the damage.
Alex
And
is the
then-
mage.
Yeah, and I just go in for the kill.
Oh, sweet lord.
And then like I don't have any survivor's guilt whatsoever because I got out of there alive.
so we probably win. Was that our
I agree. put 'em-
estimation?
Yeah.
We
all right.
probably win.
Kylo,
Kylo
this
Ren.
one's tough. Because he can very easily get angry. All we got to do is piss him off.
I can get angry too, Cat.
I can't imagine a situation where we have any favorable outcome.
With Kylo?
Do
Okay.
you think we get bodied? or do
Maybe
you think we get
once or
slaughtered?
twice we win. So I'd say we get bodied.
Look,
Okay.
if Finn can contest him for a little while, I
Yeah,
think
so
we
one,
can-
that's why I'm saying 1 or 2
Yeah.
we might win.
I say
You
we
got to
get
get him in the
bodied.
right headspace. Mando slaughtered. Forget about
what,
it.
What if we turn him while we fight so we don't actually fight? Does that count as
Come
a win?
on, Alice. You don't mean that. All right. Din Djarin.
We're done.
We're done.
He's got his little wrist rockets.
He has Beskar,
Oh, that's true.
wrist rockets. Well, what can
That'd
we
be a
use
bad
then?
way to go.
We obviously can't use lightsaber. Why did
We're
that take so long for
done.
me to say?
I think we
Um,
lose like a majority of the times.
This man is covered head to toe in Beskar. There's no way.
Shouldn't, but so would we. We'd be covered head to toe. in
So we're
Beskar.
decked out
We're
in
all
Beskar,
wearing
and then it
Mando
comes down
suits?
to
It's only fair.
Yeah, so okay, so we have blasters in Beskar, and then it comes down to obviously neither of us can kill each other, so we have to drop the weapons and fight. I don't think we'd ever win any of them.
No,
you think we lose 10 out of 10 times?
I think so. I, don't,
Okay.
I can't imagine. I mean, Cat would hold his arms down, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I would go for like maybe the stranglehold, and Zach would just kind of kick him a little bit. I don't think
I'd
that
kick his Beskar steel armor.
with
Our
your
only
Beskar steel armor.
chance is if we can take his helmet off because he's clearly so
Okay, take his
razzled
helmet off
whenever
and then
that
go
happens.
for the.
He'd have to
the-
kill himself if we did.
There, we
True.
outsmarted him.
Like, sorry, Mando.
Yeah, I
Kill
don't.
yourself.
I just I
Got
don't
you on a
think we'd ever win
technicality.
anything.
No,
Okay.
we wouldn't.
His comrade Grogu.
Grogu, stop! I don't want
Alright.
you guys decide this one.
This
I
is
can't.
this is how I see it. I think most of the time we lose, but I do see a scenario in which Cat distracts him, and then Alex and I run from both sides, and then he probably gets one of us, but the other one grabs him and just like slams him onto the ground.
To save Kat's emotional turmoil, Grogu's just gonna fucking force choke the hell out of her. She's dead. She doesn't have to see it. While he's doing that and goes all dark side, we just kind of grab him and just fucking throw him up against the
yeah.
Easy.
Like, just slam him into the wall a few times and then it's over.
If we can convince him to meditate, then we have a chance. Because he doesn't wake up.
Well, Luke just shows up after.
This is true. We could have beat Mando. I think we could win one time against Mando. I petitioned to move him down a tier.
Okay.
I mean, but they're all.
Darksaber was a new weapon. All the weapons he's got, he's used to.
I really don't think so, but it's fine.
Team Money.
Step on him.
What up, God. Team Money?
Team Money.
All right, so Grogu, we go and probably lose.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
No. Yeah, probably lose.
All right, Lando Calrissian.
You specifically chose.
Yeah, I wanted to do Billy D, but like all of the images on Google were like they weren't
PNGs.
1 megabyte. They weren't PNGs or JPEGs. They were other stuff, and I couldn't download it. So
web photos.
Yeah, .web. Yeah. Okay.
But what are we approaching this as?
So it can be anyone, right?
It could be any Lando.
I think it doesn't matter. I think they're both kind of the same.
I feel like we could win regardless. Yeah.
I think we probably win.
Yes.
Because we would lose probably 3 of them.
I feel like you're giving him too much credit.
You want to lower?
He gets covered. He gets covered. So like, I think there's chance that we fuck up.
I don't think we lose at all. Honestly,
we have no blaster training. We're just like spraying.
True. Okay.
Obviously, we get lucky because he's not.
All you gotta do is just get him with his cape, wrap it around him. Anyway, we're slaughtered
Obi-Wan, we get just destroyed.
We're done.
Excellent.
Why didn't you put Omega on here?
Omega.
Do you think we could take Omega?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty easily, to be honest. I mean, if she had like an environment to work in, we would probably lose. But if it's just a straight up cage match against Omega, yeah, not favorable.
There's no Tick
Grievous
and Hunter to save her.
Hunter.
All right, Grievous.
Forget about it. We're
destroys. Cat, your alter ego.
I don't want to fight her. This feels like a.
She killed your family.
I think our approach every single time would be we just send Cat out there and then 1v1 her just to see who wins.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It'll be like like those if you play the same character in Super Smash Bros, it's just like a different color shirt on or something. Yeah, so Cat would just have like a slightly like darker white t-shirt and hers would be like pure white.
All I have to do is insult her wardrobe, and that's when you guys can come in for the sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
There's no sneak attack though. She knows all 3 of us are there.
She'll be reeling. It's fine because she'll be so defeated when I tell her that her clothes are bad, which I don't actually believe. But she would probably take that personally.
You're like, I don't actually believe it, but I think your clothes are bad.
This is a lie.
You're great, Padme.
It's like, okay. I mean, obviously, X-Wing, obviously she would go in the Smash section, but we don't have that. So what we have to do is we have to think. We have blasters, obviously.
If we had a Smash section, Watto would be in it.
Like 90%
we all
of the
agree
characters
on that,
would
right?
be. We like don't actually put them in any of the categories. They're just all Smash. It's like, all right, I think we did pretty good on this one. But yeah.
That's true. She did
this
body
is
the.
True.
That's true.
Don't.
So I'd say we probably lose because we'll win 4 of them with the blaster.
Are you kidding?
I think we could take Padme.
We're gonna win if it's.
She's like 5'3".
You don't know
I think we can do it.
How powerful simping is. Like I'll be unable
just
to
like abstain from the fight.
Alex, you're the one who usually goes in for the kill.
This will be the one where I'll like be behind cover
Oh,
in emotional turmoil, and Zach will
now
try to go
you're
out
not
there.
coming to save the day and decapitate them.
Yeah, so I guess this is the situation. I'm not included. It's just you and Kat.
All right, I
I
still
still
think we probably win.
two people with a blaster versus one person with a blaster. The odds are in our
I
favor.
think so. If we break her heart, we destroy her like Alderaan, but we don't. Like, we
Oh
just don't know
my
how to
god!
do
Yeah,
that.
we have
That's
to
a
just upset
long
her.
process.
Yeah,
bro.
we have to do like an entire 3-movie saga or
Yeah.
trilogy about.
One of you has to marry her.
Oh god, and who wants to do that?
Yeah, what a shame. That'd be such a hard time.
All right, Rose Tico, where are we putting her?
Destroy like Alderaan, just fucking body.
This
Sorry,
is our
Rose.
biggest category so far. Just
Guys, we're
funny.
doing really well. Look
Yeah, we're
at
beating most of the characters.
us.
What is that?
Salacious Crumb.
Salacious Crumb.
Oh,
Destroy.
yeah, destroy like Alderaan.
Just yeet him across.
I'll rip his
Sagarera.
stupid
No, we'd
ears
be
off.
walking. Cat would be like, "Ew, what the fuck is that?" and then step on it, and then
Saw Gerrera, he'd be like, "Did you three come here to kill me?"
Now,
And
is
we'd
he
be
with
like,
Borgullet?
bro."
Does he have Borgullet with him in the cage?
Oh, got it. No, he doesn't.
Borgullet. No.
So,
I think we destroy him.
this would be like he has a blaster, but he can't move very well. And we have cover. He does too,
Yeah.
but we would kill him before he would get behind
I'll
cover. so he
tear
would
his
just be dead.
freaking breathing machine off of his chest, and he'll freaking suffocate on the floor.
Yeah, so we'd probably, yeah, he's more of a figure for
Yeah.
speech rather
Yeah.
than a fighter at this point.
All right, we got Saboba.
Oh.
He bodied Jar Jar. Let's
Oh
keep
yeah,
that in
Crumb will rip
mind.
out one of our eyes. You have to take that into
Yeah,
account.
I'm a little. He'd probably put up a fight, honestly.
I think we probably win.
Is this a pod race? Are we? Is
No,
this a
we're fighting him. We're
vehicle
fighting him.
fight?
It's a brawl.
Wait, what is that?
It's Saboba.
Oh, Saboba. He's really small.
Primo. Yeah, but he's
very
agile.
small, so he would
He
just
would put
body
up a
Cat
fight.
across the room.
He's like a chimpanzee, dude.
While he bodies Cat, we
Yeah.
go there and grab him and then snap his neck.
He is short though. You guys could take him.
Yeah, he's short. We
I'll
probably
put him
win.
at the top of the
It's just
category.
Cat has to die every single time.
All right, C-3PO.
I'm sorry.
Um,
We body him.
Destroyed. Yes. Well,
He might be the easiest.
all you got to
person.
do is push
yeah,
him
he's
down. He
probably
wouldn't
the
put up a
easiest one
fight.
because what's his face? Wait, who was that that said that?
Salacious Crumb took his eye out.
Yeah,
So-
so that means that if we were to fight Salacious Crumb, Zach would lose an eye. So
Why would I
Oh.
lose an eye?
it's just
Because
how
you're
it
the
has to be.
encyclopedia of our
Yeah,
trio.
he
Oh,
realizes
God
how
damn it.
you without an eye makes us all as together less powerful.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
hell yeah, X-Wing.
I don't want to do this next one.
I'll see C-3PO stabbing Cat and Zach. Alex will save the day.
As usual.
That makes sense. I
Who
think
gave
that's
C-3PO a knife?
he's always had one in his armor. You just never.
Oh,
Or actually, it's
God.
not
All
armor.
right.
It's his body.
The
What am I
last
saying?
child of the list, young
Thank
Anakin.
Yeah,
You
murdered.
guys vote. I
brutally.
can't in good conscience vote for that.
Wow, we get to finally add one until we'd get slaughtered like the younglings.
Ahsoka, we're done.
Yeah, she destroys us.
This humbles us.
All right, Sid. You think we could take Sid?
1,000%.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a Trandoshan, though. They're strong as hell.
So we lose maybe 3 of them.
Yeah, we'd probably. Probably. We will win, but we'll get a little bit beat up along the way.
Cat
that is
will,
not
Cat will die.
Well, one of us has to die no matter what, but
Yeah.
we win.
Just volunteer me each time.
Okay, Coleman Schreiber, the Jedi who tried to kill Dooku and then Jango shot him.
He's ballsy, so
Yeah,
he's clearly brave. So he's willing to.
So if he can get shot in the face so easily, we'd probably lose because we'd win 3 of them. Because we would shoot him in the face.
That's true.
yeah. He'd like jump up to kill Cat, and then Alex
Yeah.
and I would just be like, bam,
Save
bam,
the
bam,
day.
bam.
Cat would just be on a platform
Yeah.
and he would jump up to it.
Give me the high ground.
Yeah.
All right, so
I think Alex would save the day. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I think that makes sense.
Fulcrum, I think that's the first time you've said that before.
I think that's like really
Yeah.
the only option.
Whose
Like, can you
team
possibly
are
think
you
of any
on,
other
Fulcrum?
options?
Trandoshans are strong and resilient. Yeah, Sid could definitely body us. if we
If it
didn't
was
work as a
1v1, we would
team.
all lose. But
Yeah.
as a team, it's different.
All right, Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor. Part of the crew, part of the ship.
He like doesn't want to say his name, so he just gets it over with. That's what it sounds
Yeah.
like. Cassian Andor, fucking whatever your
That's
name is.
disgusting in my mouth. I gotta
Yeah,
get it out.
Saying it, yeah. We'd probably lose, but I'm trying to think of how many we would win.
2.
I think he's worse than Solo. I think we could.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd put him there,
Okay.
and that leaves Princess Leia.
She has a blaster, and she's surprisingly good with it.
She's got good aim.
So we probably win, but we would lose 4.
And we know that even as a child, she could outrun 3 fully grown bounty hunters. So.
Yeah, so since we're 3
That is
fully grown
impressive.
people, she would probably outrun us as an adult.
I think we probably lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we could win maybe 1 or 2 times.
I thought we would win at least like 4 or 5
Oh, okay.
or 6.
Brave, but foolish.
We have to
my
play the
lord.
simulator out.
Yeah, how are
Well-
we gonna do this? We're gonna have to contact a bunch of actors. We're gonna be like, okay, Ewan, we need to see if you beat us 3v1.
Just all of the actors just come on, like they're willing to come on for this. It's like the
That'd be
stupidest thing
amazing.
ever. They're like, yeah, of course, I'll do anything for the Evil Ewok podcast. Like, how do you even
Oh
know us? Okay, so
That's
these
it.
are the results.
So we let's tally it up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that we just absolutely have no chance at winning. We've got 7, we'd get bodied. We've got 10, we'd probably lose. We've got 7, we'd probably win. And we've got 2, 4, 6,
16?
8, 10, 12. Yeah, 16. That we
We're
win.
pretty good.
We're pretty good at fighting, guys.
I mean, to be granted, most of our opponents are either children or Pilgrim Trinity Alex. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna save you, I feel like you should sim for me. That's all.
I didn't see that character development coming. Fulcrum always seemed pretty impartial.
Yeah, he was a neutral party, and now he leans one way. But it's okay though. I mean, he still loves you guys. I mean, we'll probably be best friends after this, but you know, it's beside the point.
All right. Well,
Wait,
this
you
was
guys said you
fun.
could beat Moff Gideon? Yeah,
Yeah,
because we get weapons.
Yeah.
We get like lightsabers too.
Yeah, the rules are we get whatever weapon they have. We get that weapon.
And the situation. Well, the situation was so he goes for like the box cut on Cat, brutally murders Cat. But in the process of doing that, Zach's able to like kind of nudge him my way, and then I just cut his head off. It's like pretty easy.
Alex's form of killing is decapitation in 9 out of 10 of these.
Alex has no variation in strategy. Like anybody watching our match, like so say we fight like Omega first, and then like the next person in line is like Cody. He's just gonna watch what we do, and we do the same thing every time. Like we sacrifice Cat, then I distract, and then Alex cuts off the head. So like we better hope that they're not all in the arena watching our matches.
Yeah.
They could adapt very easily
They're on
to our
deck.
strategy.
You should have gone for the head.
Yeah.
I wonder if next time we do one, there should be like a prize for whoever. Like maybe they do it while we're doing it, and if it's like no, we got to think of something to like give to like some kind of reward. That'd be cool at some point.
Yo, Captain.
We'll figure it out. But I like to. You guys like these? I feel like we should do a lot more of these.
Yeah, I like
This
how
is fun.
interactive it is.
Yeah, we can do one a little bit different. Maybe we can even do one with you guys too.
Suggest
fun.
if you guys have suggestions, drop them in the
comments
chat
because
or the comments.
obviously we won't see.
I think it would be fun to do like it could be interesting to do like a randomizer. Like we plug all the characters into like something that spits out 2 of them, and then another randomizer that picks like the weapon, and then we can like it gives
Ooh,
us
yeah.
a prompt. Like
There's,
Padme versus
Yeah, there are AI tools where we could like I don't know, I've made videos using them before where we like type in like like Kit Fisto versus C-3PO, like, and then you type in like Kit Fisto and C-3PO square up, and then like the AI just takes it from there and determines the winner. It'd be
That
kind of
could be
fun to do
fun.
that
That
live.
could be fun.
We should do
We
it.
could bring a guest on and do it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Kit Fisto himself.
Yes.
Guys. He's in a tank underwater.
But anyway, so we're at an hour 30, went way over, but that was fun.
This
I think we'll definitely do more. I think it was a good idea, Zach.
My cheeks hurt.
We can do maybe news for like the first half or less, and then the rest is something that we can all do interactive and just have fun. We could also do like, you know, at some point, I don't know, gaming. I hope we can do gaming of some sort because we can all use a computer. That could be fun. We just all play KOTOR.
When we're 90 years old.
We obviously have copies of the new version. Everyone else doesn't.
They
so
sent us.
We can just.
They released it to us exclusively before. That's their PR move, guys. They're gonna dispense it to just a few people, a select audience, and then cancel it for the rest.
Yeah, they realized all of their funding dollars should go into this podcast because I know why not. So that's what they're doing. 3-person Battlefront 2 squad, or I could just play Battlefront and Kat and Zach can talk.
Okay.
Or I mean, we could all talk, but I could just play at the same time too.
That's true.
If we were to play Battlefront together, our strategy would be, okay, Kat, just go get shot. Zach distract, and then
Zach,
Alex.
Kat, don't fuck up my KD. Just go out there and die, and I'll kill everyone. Like I'm so good at the deathmatch one. Like honestly, I feel like the entire time that we'll play, I probably won't lose a game. So I think that could maybe be interesting. It's just every time I lose, I have to do something. I don't know, whether it's a shot or whatever. And I'm just like in pain because I lose like 5 in a row, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. That could be fun. I want to play some video games. You guys should go to Galaxy's Edge, Kat and Zach, and watch Alex cut Chewbacca's head off.
Wow.
That got dark really quickly.
I was like, oh, that sounds... Oh.
I think Alex would go to prison for murder.
That's a surefire way to get banned from Galaxy's Edge for life.
Yeah, as long as you guys are all aware, these are like, you know, metaphorical what ifs, not like we're actually... This is how we would, you know, approach a new person in our lives. All right.
We could take Kat, you in the octagon.
Kat, you're going to be sacrificed, and then I'm going to cut the head off while Zach is like dealing with it. What up, Sal? We're about to cut out for the day.
Even though we're almost over. Sorry, Sal. I hate when that happens.
Just for a little bit. Just
it's all right. This will be a fun rewatch.
Yeah. Definitely watch like the last 40 minutes. So
definitely watch like the whole thing.
Yeah, that's preferable.
I already called my yeah, we're like making everyone go to psychiatrists now.
Oh my god.
They're like, my favorite people are like murdering all my favorite characters. I don't know how to deal with it.
This is all hypothetical.
There are a lot more characters that we can still draw from if we ever want to do this again.
True.
So
this is true. Ooh, like Ventress.
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters we need to do. There's also like just different topics and different things that we could do that could be really, really fun. But anyway, I won't be here next week, guys, so it'll be the Kat and Zach show.
Hell yeah.
After that, we'll do it again.
Did I can you tell I never
Hell yeah, shaka, brah. But anyway, until next time, guys, and may the force be with you all.